Hey everybody, welcome to the second part of making the Red Ranger. Now we're gonna continue on where we left off, and what you guys want to do is come back to the right side of the pixel art. And what you guys want to do now is you guys want to start off by placing a netherrack on the first red wool. Then we're gonna do one red, one white, five red, one white, five red, one white, one red wool, and one netherrack block. Alright, now continue on with the next row. Start off by placing a netherrack on top of the netherrack. Then place a red wool, then a white wool, then 3 red. Then we're going to place 5 netherrack blocks, 3 red wools, 1 white, 1 red, and then 1 netherrack at the end. Now moving on to the next row. Start by placing a nether block on top of the red wool. Then place a white wool, 2 red, 1 netherrack, 5 red wools, 1 netherrack, 2 red wools, 1 white wool, and then 1 nether block at the end. Alright, now moving on to the next row. Start off by placing a white wool on top of the white. Then place 1 red block, 1 red wool, 1 netherrack, 2 red, 3 light gray, 2 red, 1 netherrack, 1 red wool, and 1 white wool. Sorry about that. Alright. Now moving on to the next row. Start off by placing a netherrack on top of the red wool. Then we're gonna do 9 red, and then 1 netherrack at the end. So that's 9 red wools right here. Alright. Now moving on to the next row. We're gonna start by placing a red wool on top of this netherrack. And to the left of it, we're gonna place a netherrack block. Alright. Now continue on from this red wool that we placed right here. We're gonna add 10 more red wools. So we should have a total of 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red. So that's 11 red and 1 netherrack at the end. Alright. Now moving on to the next row. Start by placing a netherrack on top of the netherrack. Then do 4 red, 3 gray, 4 red, and 1 netherrack at the end. Alright. Now continue on. You guys want to start by placing a red wool on top of the netherrack. Now to the left of it, you guys want to place a netherrack. Alright. Once you guys have this red wool right here, you guys want to add 2 more red wools. Alright. Then we're going to do 2 gray or light gray, 3 black, 2 gray, 3 red, and 1 netherrack at the end. Alright. Now moving on to the next row, we're gonna start by placing a netherrack on top of the netherrack. We're placing 1 red, 2 light gray, then we're doing 7 black, 2 light gray, 1 red, and 1 netherrack at the end. Alright. Now moving on to the next row. Start off by placing a netherrack on top of the netherrack. place one light gray wool. Next, you guys want to use your black wool, and I'm gonna count out how many we're gonna use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 black. So that's 11 black, one light gray, and one netherrack at the end. I'm moving on to the next row. Start with placing a netherrack, one light gray, 11 black, so that's 11, one light gray, and one netherrack at the end. Alright, now moving on to the next row. Start out by placing a netherrack, then 3 light gray, so that's 3 light gray, 7 red, 3 light gray, and 1 netherrack at the end. Alright, now moving on to the next row. Start by placing a netherrack, then we're doing 13 red, so that's 13, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 red, and 1 netherrack at the end. Alright, now for the next row, you guys want to start by placing a netherrack on top of the first red wool. Next, we're gonna do I'm not sure how many, but I'm gonna count out how many we're gonna use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red. So that's 11 red and 1 netherrack at the end. Alright, I'm moving on to the next row. Start by placing a netherrack on top of the netherrack, then 1 red, 2 black, 5 red, 2 black, 1 red, and then 1 netherrack at the end. Alright, now for the next row, we're placing a netherrack on top of the red wool, and then we're doing 9 red, and 1 netherrack at the end. Now continue on. You guys want to start off by placing a netherrack on top of the red wool. Then we're gonna do 7 red and 1 netherrack at the end. Now for the next row, for the last row, we're gonna start off by placing a netherrack right here on top of the first red wool, and we're gonna go all the way till you guys reach the last red wool. And pretty much that's it. So there you guys have it, the Red Ranger, a complete version of him. I'm planning on making all 5 of them, and yeah, just watch out for that. So thanks for watching, and take care.